How to keep sane during the pandemic lockdown.
How to not only survive, but thrive when you cannot leave your house.
Written and narrated by Peplinski.
When the pandemic started, to be honest, I barely noticed it. It barely negatively affected me at all, emotionally or in any other way. I was actually surprised how negatively people handled the pandemic. A lot of people experienced depression during the pandemic and a lot of psychological issues. While for me, my health was better than ever, to be honest. And even financially, I was doing better than ever. It wasn't always like this for me. I grew up in an alcoholic household with abusive parents. I was in a psych ward for numerous years, and I was actually catatonic for a year. But after years of studying psychology, I found techniques that helped me. I found a lot of strategies that helped me psychologically thrive during the pandemic, and I want to share them with you. That's why I made this course. I tried to make it entertaining because statistically 90% of courses aren't watched. So I tried to have animations in this course and a lot of things that will keep your attention. My ultimate pandemic surviving strategy is this. 1. Work from home, self-isolate, wear masks and wash your hands, which is stuff you already know. That's why it's number 1. But I'll also teach you how to effectively work from home and manage your time while working from home. 2, I'll teach you how to work on your emotional problems during COVID to keep yourself stable and to make use of this opportunity because you're isolated right now. And it's the perfect opportunity to do self-therapy. Why not use it? 3, I'll teach you how to keep up with fitness and lead a healthy life during COVID and how to eat healthy during COVID, which is another point. 4, I will teach you how to manage your time during COVID while you work from home because that's a very real challenge. People work from home and they notice that they're distracted by everything. I'll teach you what to do about it, to be able to work from home and be more productive than you were when you worked in an office. 5, I also will teach you how to make friends online. Because you cannot physically hang out with your real life friends during lockdown. You'll have to make online friends, and I'll teach you how. And how to keep in touch with the friends you already have. 6. Relationships have been completely destroyed by self-isolation. In this course, you'll learn how to not only tolerate spending every waking moment with your partner, but how to deepen the love between yourself and your significant other. 7. I also will teach you healthy eating and some recipes and ways to save money on food during COVID. 8. Lastly, I'll teach you how to meditate and use this opportunity to get in touch with your spiritual side. I refer to this sporadically in every chapter, but it isn't about religion at all. We all have a spiritual part of our brain. I'll teach you how to use it to achieve success and happiness. That's what I'll teach in this course. So let's discuss basic pandemic tips. Everyone knows you should wash your hands, but not everyone knows that you should wash your hands for 30 seconds. And fewer people know that wearing gloves, which you should do, doesn't exempt you from washing your hands. You still have to wash your hands when you take off the glove. When you wash your hands, remember to wash your hands very, very thoroughly and do it for as long as possible. And you always have to wear a mask. And preferably wear a N95 or N100 mask, which has a HEPA filter. The type of mask doesn't matter as much as washing your hands and not touching your face. All you have to do is stay at home, work from home, and avoid leaving your home as much as possible. And I'll teach you in this course how to do that. For example, I'll teach you how to do shopping in a way that will lower your requirement of going out as much as possible. But for now, that's all in terms of basic tips. The biggest challenge with COVID is not the things you have to do, it's handling it emotionally, which is what this course will be about. So let's now discuss a technique that is the core of cognitive behavioral therapy. If you could summarize cognitive behavioral therapy in one sentence, it would be letting go of irrational beliefs. And what are irrational beliefs? Irrational beliefs are beliefs that are built on musts and shoulds, on absolutes. Such as I believe that life must be X or it will be horrible and unbearable, or life must not be X or it will be horrible and unbearable, or life should be X or it's horrible and unbearable and unacceptable, or life shouldn't be X. These musts and should are what sabotages every single aspect of our lives. All of rational emotive behavioral therapy and cognitive behavioral therapy, which constitutes most of modern psychotherapy, is built upon this. We can imagine musts and shoulds as either a caveman or an infant who tries to control what's uncontrollable. He tries to control the weather, he tries to control other people, he tries to control what is beyond control. And that desire made him very emotionally unstable. And being angry and anxious all
Sample complete. Ready to continue?